The woven bracelet. This tutorial is to show you how to make a woven Nalu beads bracelet. You can use up to 6 beads on this bracelet and will need from 2 to 4 pieces of 2-meter thread. Start by folding all pieces of thread in half and tie a knot to make a loop. Attach your threads to your board by the loop. Arrange your threads in the order you want. Try to make this as easy as possible for yourself so that you will know which thread is going to be next. You will have at least 4. The more threads you use, the wider the weave will be. Start with the thread furthest to the right. Pull this under the first thread to its left. Over the next and under the next. Over the next, and so on, depending on the number of threads being used. Fold the last thread down over the thread you are weaving. Once all threads have been woven through, start from the right side again, taking the thread furthest to the right and placing it under the thread to its left, over the next, under the next. Continue weaving your threads until you are ready to place a bead. Depending on the amount of threads you have used, you can place your beads over all or just the middle threads. I am threading my bead over the middle too. How much you weave now will depend on the number of beads being used. If you only have a couple of beads, you'll be able to have more space between your beads than if you have a lot. I have weaved 3 rows in between my beads on this bracelet. Once you have placed your bead, continue to weave, repeating the same technique as before by taking the thread on the right of the bead and weaving it through the threads to its left, starting by going under the first one. Continue until all of your beads have been added. I have used the Sennen, Fistula and Watergate Bay beads on my bracelet. After the last bead, continue to weave as in the beginning until you have reached your desired length. You can check along the way by wrapping it around your wrist. Once your bracelet is long enough, tie all the threads together in a knot, making sure you tie it close to the end of your weaving to stop it unravelling. Pull this knot nice and tight and finish the ends by tying little knots at the end of the threads. You have just made a woven Nalu beads bracelet.